Hello Cancer and welcome to elchanelx Tarot. Happy birthday to all my Cancerians. Happy birthday to me. Have a good time. Have an amazing birthday, Cancer. We're going to do your past, present and future reading for July 2021. So if you've already had your birthday, happy birthday. If it's going to be your birthday soon. All my 2nd of July Cancerians, a special shout out to you. You're all my favourites, my birthday twins. I did a meditation for us. I wrote a couple of things down. So I saw someone holding a green card up. It was a bit like football. I don't know anything about football, but I know that they hold the green cards and the red cards and whatever cards. So the green card was up. I just saw a green card like... Do you know how to do it in football? So it seems like it's a good time. It's go. It's a green card. It's a green light. Go for it. In July, you're going to be going forward. In July, you're going to be going forward. You're going to be moving forward. Or you're going to find that you're going to have to take a risk. You don't have to take the risk, but it's probably going to be the best for you to take this risk and to just go for it. Be daring in July. Be daring, okay? You're going to be surrounded by beautiful things. Surround yourself with green. Your heart chakra is the green chakra. So it's maybe about relationships. If your sun is in Cancer, there is a lot of emphasis in the 4th house this month. So be aware with the green, with the heart, with the 4th house. Altogether, this is pointing at relationships, at stability, at love, anything to do with your heart, okay? Surround yourself with green, smoke green, love green, green. And then I saw some little wiggly toes, okay, like a baby toe, so someone maybe having a baby around you. That might be why the 4th house is quite significant this month. You can find that you're having a baby, you may be due in July. Someone in your family may be due. You may find that you are getting a new family member or your friend's having a baby and they're going to have some cute little toes, trust me. I saw them toes, okay? You could find that there's a lot of growth. You could find that you're walking. You could have a family member who's a baby who starts walking. I feel like it's the green card, the toes, and then what else did I see? I saw a climb, okay? I saw waves and I saw climbing. So the green cards, the topies, the little topies, the climb and the waves seems like it's going to be a journey, okay? You could find yourself in a partnership with a water sign and an air sign, or an earth sign maybe, because a lot of water, a lot of earth, a lot of air energy surrounding you here. And with the toes, a lot of earth energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You've got your Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, obviously. You've got your Gemini, Libra and Aquarius energy there as well. So that could be quite significant for you wherever you've got them energies in your chart, especially in your top 3. So I'm a Cancer, Libra, Aquarius. I'm a bit of water but a lot of air, okay? So check out your big 3. If you are just watching your sun sign, watch your ascendant, watch your moon sign. It all means different things within your chart, okay? If you do want me to get your chart up and send it to you, just message me and I'll sort that out. There's your little messages, just what came to me, just to focus on. It might be significant for some people more than others. But the toes, the green card is showing go for it. Go towards whatever you're going towards in your life, especially if it's to do with housing, home, family, love, relationships, anything to do with that kind of thing, what affects your heart. In the recent past, you may have found that you got into a new hobby. You may find you got into something new. Something massive changed, okay, in the last couple of months. Something changed in your life. You're interested in different things. You found in the recent past your mind was opening, you was evolving. No matter how old you are, you were always learning. And you may have found in the last couple of months you have learned a lot more than you feel like you have in a long time. And you are really interested in a certain subject. Or you may feel like a sponge, you just want to take in everything. In the recent past, you was feeling ready and raring to go. In the recent past, you was ready to make that money. You wasn't seeing the money, but you was making the money. You was doing it for the future. You wasn't seeing a lot come to fruition now in the recent past, but now I feel like things are getting better. There was some secrets in the recent past and maybe you had to dig them out. You got the moon there, and I feel like if you were dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or whoever you was dealing with, there wasn't much grounding. Okay, there was a lot of secrets, hiding a lot from each other, or just no trust at all in a certain situation. I'm getting a lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here, and then you've got the Three of Wands. So the recent past. Okay, so you've got the Nine of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The Nine of Wands is in reverse. So in the recent past, you had huge barriers up. Your barriers were up and no one was getting through them. Maybe people poked their head through and they were like, hello, are you ready? And you was like, no. I'm not ready to open up. I'm not ready to take them barriers down. You was feeling that way in the recent past. Maybe it's got better, but you was feeling very unfulfilled in a certain situation. Very unfulfilled. There wasn't much fire. This could be with a relationship. There was, the fire just gone out. Relight my fire. And you was just shouting that. You was like singing Take That to your partner, like, relight my fire. In the recent past, there was huge barriers up, maybe with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, or somebody who has Aries, Leo, Sagittarius quite predominantly in their chart. So this could be their sun, this could be their moon, Mercury, ascendant, Venus, okay? So the recent past, why have we got the Nine of Wands in reverse for Cancerians in the recent past? Cancerians in the recent past. Why have we got 9 of Wands for Cancerians in the recent past? Cancer in the recent past. Okay, the Page of Pentacles. So maybe you was being a bit silly with your money, but like I said earlier, you was on the way to make your money, but you wasn't quite seeing the money yet. And maybe you was juggling with your finances, with your head and your finances, with your heart and your finances. You was juggling against something, life and finances. You could be in some kind of debt in the recent past. You may have been in some debt and you was really juggling things. Maybe you've been a bit immature, or somebody has made it hard on your finances who is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This person may be ungrounding you a little bit and making you feel a little bit unstable. This could be a job, but I feel like it is a person, or it's you in yourself actually juggling. Maybe you were spending money that you didn't have. Maybe you're spending money that you were supposed to save, because this guy, it seems very lackadaisical, is just juggling with one hand. He can't catch the other pentacle. This could represent your money, this could represent your energy, this could represent your magic, your spirituality. This could just represent you as a whole, with your responsibilities, with your priorities. Maybe, being a bit careless in the recent past. So we've got 2 pages here. We've got the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We've got the earth and the water here. We've got the page, the earth, we've got the page, water, and we have unfulfillment in fire energy. Okay, so this is massive. You may have felt like someone was just being so immature. You may have been dealing with children, but I feel like there's a lot of immaturity here. We're happy with this immaturity for quite a while, but it's got to a point where you kind of like, it's making me juggle. It's affecting my heart. It's affecting my finances. It's affecting my life. It's affecting me. I'm not quite myself anymore. I need to break out of these barriers and start being a bit more mature. Okay, you're ready to grow up in some kind of way. Someone may have been holding you back in some kind of way. And this could definitely be arguing with friends, arguing with someone quite significant to you, arguing with someone who, you're pushing them to go forward, but they're just not having it, or maybe they're pushing you. I feel like there's a lot of immaturity on both sides in the recent past, and the wheel is not in your fortune in this situation. There's a lot of thinking to do. You're feeling unfulfilled. You're not, You've not got that Empress on your side. You're not feeling very feminine. You may be lacking in spirituality. You may have left your spirituality behind a little bit. I feel like you've come off of path, and this path is not for you. The wheel's not in your fortune. So in the recent past, you definitely needed to change something regarding either a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, big time. This person could be very immature for you. You may have grown out of this person. Yeah. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You're ready to put the sword into the shit. You're ready to get your sword out and charge into this new start. The wheel's not in your fortune, so you do not need to stay in there. And your intuition's great, Cancer. So you know you didn't need to stay in that situation. You cut that situation off big time, or you made sure that it got nipped in the bud and you made things better, okay? With the Ace of Swords there, that is beautiful energy to get after all this energy. This not so amazing energy. And now the wheel has turned round. So once you have put the Ace of Swords into action in the recent past, you found that things started opening up. You found that you found the right path for you, okay? So, yeah. And now the Page of Cups has just come out in reverse. So this person you've left behind, or this situation, or your old habits, something you have left behind, what was holding you back emotionally, especially. You was feeling like your cup was half full. You know, at one point you felt like your cup was full, and now I think you realise you've had an epiphany. Things weren't as good as you thought, or the fire's just been put out, okay? I do feel like this could be a relationship situation or a friendship situation. It's going to help you grow emotionally. July 2021 for my beautiful Cancerians, okay? A lot is going on in July. A lot is happening in July. July 2021. July 2021 for Cancer. July 2021 for Cancer. July 2021 for Cancer. The Ace of Swords, bitches. You're still on this good energy. So that's what the cards meant. So in the recent past, you had your reading, and then this came out, and then everything changed. The wheel came out again in your fortune. The page came out upside down, okay? So something changed. The same cards came out, but different. After you had the Ace of Swords, you decide to change. You decide to change something in your life. You decide to stop the juggling. But maybe it fetches another sort of juggle in your life, okay? But you are ready. You are so ready. You are so ready to take this. You are so ready to take this on. And I feel like that's why you had the green card, the toes, and the climb, and the waves. It's all about this new journey. New journey. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So you've got air energy here. And this is a significant card in your reading. This keeps coming out. The Ace of Swords, just look at the card. You've got the nature, you've got the royalty, but you've also got the sword, okay? And you're putting that sword straight through there. You're incorporating beauty. You're incorporating nature. You're incorporating battle. You've got the balance, and you're letting things flow. You're flowing through this. You are being like air, okay? You're just watching things go by, and you're no longer overreacting. To you it wasn't overreacting before, but now you look back and think, I'm so grounded. You're back on track in July. You're back on track, and this is maybe because it's your energy, it's your time. Most of July is Cancerian energy, so it's absolutely amazing for us to start going forward in our lives if we have felt like we've been held back a little bit. Cancer for July. Cancer in July. Cancer in July. Beautiful. The 10 of Pentacles. So the Ace of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. This is gorgeous. July is going to be gorgeous for you, Cancerians. The 10 of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You've got the air energy and you've got the earth energy. The earth is here in the 10, upright, showing that things with your finances, maybe with a home, maybe even to do with your magic, okay? This could be a certain amount of scenarios, but can you see the diamond in the middle coming through? You can go any way you want. This is you, okay? You are shining. You are cleared. You are grounded. You are cleansed. You feel renewed, okay? And you feel fulfilled. This is completion. This is fulfillment in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth energy. This is absolutely beautiful. You're surrounded by nature. You're surrounded by Earth's beauty. I feel like there's a lot of natural beauty going on in July. Maybe you take a break from makeup or something silly like that. Literally, you may be out a lot in nature. You may go away for a little bit into, I don't know, you may go on some walks. It's just, I feel like you feel so fulfilled in July. It's so beautiful. You may be getting treated by somebody. Somebody may be spending quite a lot of money on you, okay? You may have, you know, never seen this much money in your life. It's absolutely amazing. Something amazing is going to be coming to you. And your magic is going to be back. You're going to be feeling you again. You're going to be like, this is me. I'm back. I am this bitch. I am not in my shell anymore. I'm out of my shell. We're wearing our shells on our asses. And we're walking around like little crabs, okay? We're not hiding in the shell anymore. We're walking around with this shit. We're getting out. We're being social. Not even necessarily social, because we may still be, you know, crabs. But things are going great. You may be taking time for yourself to actually get things to that point. Beautiful. So we've got the 4 of Wands there. The 4 of Wands can indicate a new home, and then death pops out with the Chariot, which is your card, and the Queen of Cups. Fuck. Oh my God. So yeah, definitely a lot of fertility here. You could find that someone gets pregnant, or you get pregnant, or you get someone pregnant. There's a lot of fertility here. The Queen of Cups is actually pregnant in the card. There's a lot of natural beauty here. The death, the birth, and the decision, okay? So there's going to be a door closing for another door to open. Every time. It happens every time, and it's going to go in this order. The death, this is Scorpio, okay? The death is here to show that, you know, things from the past are still niggling in the back of your subconscious a little bit, maybe into your conscious a little bit, but you're going to be letting these things go. You're going to find that in July, you actually close that door, or you find that you need to close that door, and then you get to the Chariot. So we've ended the journey, and now you're at the crossroads. The Chariot is the Cancerian card. This is amazing. This is your decision to make. You don't know which way you want to go, but maybe the universe is going to take you that way. You could find that you're pregnant. You could find that there's a lot of growth. You could have an opportunity to move somewhere. An opportunity that is going to change you in your heart, okay? In your emotions. You have to make this decision. But you may be umming and ahhing quite a lot. You don't know which way you want to go. Do you want to go forwards? Or are you this guy? Or are you this guy? Which way are you going? Okay, you're not too sure. You need to jump onto this and figure out, once you shut that door, where you're going, because you're kind of stuck on the crossroads. You've already shut that door, so where am I going now? You're going into your emotions. You're going into a new start. You are going to be the Queen of Cups. There's so much love surrounding the Queen of Cups. Sympathetic energy. She's got a lot of caring, motherly energy around her. There's a lot of motherly energy here. You could find that you have a new start with your mom, especially if she's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. My mom is actually a Scorpio. Yo, mom, if you're watching, she's probably not, because she's not a Cancer. So your cup's going to be feeling very, very full. You may be getting into a lot of art. You may find yourself feeling very creative, very imaginative. The Queen's an honest person, a very honest person, very loyal, a lot of dedication in this card, especially to people that she loves, okay? So you're going to make a decision surrounding your emotions. This is all going to be very, very emotional, but you're going to come out on top. You're going to come out on top, okay? Your finances, your energy, your magic, you're going to be feeling great. And this is the journey, okay? This is the journey of July. And that's how you're going to be feeling about it. And it's amazing. It's so gorgeous. You will maybe feeling upside down. You may be feeling a bit like, wow, what is happening, you know? But it's all good. The universe has a plan for you. You know, I feel like you're going to be really happy with this. There's a lot of growth, especially in your spirituality, in your grounding. You may grow up quite a lot in your soul, in your, you know, in yourself. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be being quite, you know, immature, or you may feel like you're further on than them in some kind of way. Don't let them hold you back. Don't let them dictate to you what you can and can't have, especially if you are in a relationship. Remember to nurture yourself, nurture nature. We are all one, okay? Remember that in July. Remember, I feel like there's a lot of team in July. You need a team. You're going to find a team, or, you know, your family's going to grow, your friendship group's going to grow. You're going to gain some sort of team. You're going to have people to fall back on. The Two of Swords is here in reverse though, and the Wheel of Fortune is also in reverse. So this could show that you need a team of people, because things are going to, you know, hiccup a little bit. Why have we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Justice. So you get Justice. Justice is actually the card after the Wheel of Fortune. So this shows that after the hiccup, you're going to get the Justice. It's going to be minor, okay? You may feel like you need to fall back on some people in mid-July. You may be feeling a bit hormonal or emotional, or if you are a woman, hormonal especially. But things are going to be amazing in the end. It is a turn for the better. After some sort of bad luck, after some sort of shitty time, there's going to be a turn for the better. You're going to find the balance. You're going to battle after you've come on this journey. And you come a long way in a short time. So you may feel like you find out something, or something happens to you, and it takes you so much further into your life so quickly. It boosts you forward. It throws you forward. Some kind of surprise, okay? There's definitely a surprise element going on. Something that you didn't expect to happen. The wheel will always turn around in your favour afterwards, and this is exactly what's happened. So the wheel was in reverse, and then the Justice came out. The Justice is number 11, and the Wheel of Fortune is number 10. So, you know, we're going forward no matter what. 11 is a very spiritual number. You could find that you are dealing with a Libra. This is the Libra card. All about balance. So you will find a Justice. By the time you get to the end of July, you will find that Justice. A decision will go your way. You'll sign off some contracts. You'll sign a new contract, you know, maybe a new home. There's a lot of unity, a lot of balance, a lot of harmony, a lot of peace. You've come a long way, and you've waited a long time for this stage of your life. And I am feeling a little bit of business, you know, your work could be getting better, but I do feel like it's more to do with your family, your heart, your friends, your emotions, you in your heart, okay? Definitely could be some sort of Scorpio or Libra energy going on. Just think about how you feel. Think about how you really feel. Because there could be some predators in the background, some snakes. Someone might not be as honest as you think they are, okay? So just be aware in July. Be very aware. Cancer after July. Cancer in the near future. Ooh, it hit me right in the face. Okay, so we've got the 9 of Pentacles, we've got the 10 of Swords, and we've got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You've got a lot of earth and air energy again. It's all over. So, the 4 of Pentacles, in the near future, there's going to be so much stability, okay? So you're going to move forward, you're going to have that hiccup in July, you're going to go back up with the Justice, and then you're going to find that you are chilling, but you are chilling with quite a lot of burdens still in your head. So things may be sorted after the little hiccup, but maybe that little hiccup has put a lot of burdens, a lot of other people's problems maybe, on you, okay, in some kind of way. I'm really not good at explaining this, I'm struggling on it. But there's stability here. So you may have to risk taking on other people's burdens, other people's stress. You may take on a child. You may get in a relationship where you take on a child in some kind of way. There's a lot of new burdens. Not quite burdens, because it's not in reverse. But I feel like there's you here, or you and a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if you are in a partnership. And it's a lot of baggage, a lot of stuff going on. Not quite bad baggage, but maybe you have signed a new contract together, or on your own, whether you are with an air sign or not. I feel like you've done something together and now you're both kind of like piled up with stress in some kind of way. It could be nice, exciting stress. You may be moving house, you may be having a baby, you may be getting a new pet, you may be opening a new business together, going on some kind of venture together, but it is a beautiful energy, but I feel like the stress of it may stress you out more and make you not enjoy it. So if you are doing something in the near future, especially with an earth or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, I feel like you need to be very conscious. Be very conscious of how you're acting. Be very conscious of how you're dealing with certain situations. Don't use your raw emotions, okay? But also don't hold back. Don't block yourself in order to have some kind of financial stability, okay? So don't fake it till you make it, because that's really going to block your soul. And all you're aiming for is growth. You and this person, if you are dealing with a two-party situation, all you want is growth and stability. You've got the stability there. You're sorting the stability out in the near future. But all these burdens, when you're trying to get to the stability, may turn around and really affect the growth of you, of your relationship, of your spirituality, or of your finances, or of all of them in one, okay? But there's so much potential. There's so much potential in this card. There's so much. So it's something that is pretty minor, but making it quite big, it could turn into a big thing. But make sure you look at the beauty in everything. Don't be stressed. Take a moment to breathe, look around, and just look for the beauty in things. You need to look for the light. Don't look at the negative side of things. There's always going to be something negative if you look for something negative, okay? So make sure if you are on some kind of new venture, exactly, the Magician. When I say new venture, the Magician throws itself out in reverse. The Magician is there showing that you have everything on the table to make this new start. There he is. Every element. You've got water, you got fire, you got earth, you got air, you got every element possible for the long-term future, for your eternity. But it's in reverse. This is because maybe you're not focusing on the bigger picture. Maybe you are zooming into something so minute that it wouldn't even matter if you zoomed out in the bigger picture, okay? So don't stress. This is a new start. You have everything you need. Don't turn something amazing into a problem, okay? Be careful who you trust on this new start. You could really get fucked over, okay, if you are not aware of yourself and your emotions. You may fuck yourself over. You may play yourself, okay, Cancer. We're very good at that. And I ain't doing that no more, so you should join me in not playing ourselves. You have potential for the growth in this situation, okay? Don't let the burdens, the stress take over you. Remember, this is a new start, and new starts are always scary or stressful or overwhelming, okay? This could definitely be about a new home. Definitely about a new home. Stability in a new home. You could be moving house. That's what maybe it is. So August, September, maybe even October time, this is going to come to full fruition, okay? This is going to happen as long as you nurture yourself. Keep growing, keep going, keep pushing forward. The Queen of Swords is telling you, you will get that home. The Queen of Wands came out with the Four of Wands, and the Queen is showing that you can get to this stability. The Queen of the house, okay? The Queen of the home, the Queen of the stability. It's someone who loves freedom, but also loves having a home and, you know, retreating on a night time maybe, you know, like us crabs love to get home, get in our pajamas and chill, have a nice chill. So the Queen of Wands loves nature. The Queen of Wands is all about nurturing. The Queen of Wands shows that we are all one, okay? So you may get a new home and you may start nurturing your garden. You may be so excited to get a garden. It's just beautiful, beautiful energy. The only hiccup is in July when we get the hiccup, but you go down and straight back up because you'll have the right judgment, the right emotions, the right approach to that problem. You do the best you can do. And then the other hiccup is the stress and responsibilities of the new start. Don't ruin your new start, okay? Don't play yourself with this new start. Take the new start, go for it, don't hesitate. You may be scared, you may be overwhelmed. You had the green card, the little toes, the climb and the waves, okay? Go for it. That to me, that says, go for it. You've got a green light. Use your little toes. Go. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, Cancer. I hope you have a beautiful birthday. And if it's already been your birthday, again, happy birthday. We're going to take a crystal for a chakra that you need to focus on in July. Oh. So yeah, your solar plexus and your sacral chakra, okay, definitely could be some kind of pregnancy, some kind of fertility, but you need to have confidence in yourself as well. There's a lot of growth. Have confidence in the growth. Have confidence in the evolution. You may need to take care of your sexual parts, your sexual organs, really cleanse them. Have confidence. You may be feeling more sexy. You may be focusing on being more sexy. There's a lot surrounding sexual energy, womb, fertility, emotions, confidence, and approaches, okay? So really, really focus on that and protect yourself from here to here, okay? So just under your belly button and just under your titties, okay? Your abdominal area is the focus in July, okay? Take care of yourself. One piece of advice for Cancer in July. One piece of advice for Cancer in July. Justice. You're going to get the justice you deserve. We're going to get the justice we deserve. That's all I need to say. Take action. Go for it. You'll get the justice you deserve if you take action and go for it. Okay? You're going to have balance. You're going to have confidence. It's going to be beautiful. You're going to be using your subconscious and your conscious in one. It's very yin-yang, okay? You're going to see the good in the bad and the bad in the good. And you're going to have the justice. You're going to feel so aligned. This is beautiful. Just make sure you know you will get the justice you deserve. Keep going. It's right there. Thank you for watching Elchanel's Tarot Cancer. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know if it does resonate with you. Happy birthday again. If you do want a personal reading or an extended reading for July, just give me a message on Instagram. My Instagram is at elchanelx. All the other details are in the description, and thank you.